I'm going to attempt to show you a couple of different ways to open some dough here while still preserving the middle. Fermented dough, specifically, very fermented. This dough here is about, tomorrow it will be a week old, actually. So here we have a hole. So we'll start like normal. This dough has not been out for very long either, so it is seeming to be straight from the fridge. So, you know, you do as usual in the middle. And so the real display here goes, once the knuckle stretch, or the edge stretch rather, I'm sorry, you keep your fingertips, but it sort of at a concave. Your palm is lifted up from the middle, both palms. So when you stretch, you're not really touching the middle, you know. So that's one way. I'll finish this dough off here. Always move it, get a little bit more weight in the middle, and then I'll just finish off the stretch here. So that spot is still a little weak, but being that you have a little bit of extra dough there, you know, it should hold up. This is usually stretched to about a 16-inch pie. I'm going to show you another one with a different dough here. Same type of dough. So we'll get rid of this. Show another technique. We are again with dough number 2. This one was sort of weak also in the middle with a big large bubble. So we'll proceed like normal. Again, this dough is basically straight from the fridge because I just closed up shop here and I really didn't have time to take it out and leave it in the way. So here we are, and another technique that I'll show you is, you know, it's almost rather the same, but you're keeping your thumb in around this sort of outer edge, and then you're just stretching your fingers a little bit to open it. Again, keeping the bulk of it toward the middle is the key. You know, with a weak dough or dough that you sort of are worried about the middle being thin. Okay, this is very weak dough. So as you can see, you know, it's a little bulky in the middle. So finish stretching this out a little bit, and then knuckle stretched here. yeah, it's got some bulk left in the middle. The edges are as they should be. There's not a real large taper. This isn't really gospel, you know, it's just a technique that I had learned over the years of, you know, being in the industry, and then, you know, you have a night where you're busy and you have maybe a whole batch of dough that's, you know, a little less than ideal, yet, you know, still usable. You know, you just sort of learn these things as you go. You try new things, and these are some of the things I've tried. So I hope it helps you out. If there's anything else, feel free to ask away.